Okay, now we've talked about some of these sort of basic ways of you generating traffic and get yourself ranking in the search engines themselves. What I want to talk about for a little while now is some more advanced techniques. Now these, because they're more advanced, generally involve a little bit more work on your front. However, they can be very, very beneficial. Now, depending on the type of site you're setting up, some of these may or may not be applicable. If you're just creating lots and lots of very quick sites to earn money from, some of these techniques you won't want to use. But if you are working on generating authority sites and establishing yourself as an expert in the niche, then these techniques are extremely effective. Now, firstly is forum posting. Now you can see here I've searched for a keyword, I've searched for the perennial favourite of weight loss and forum, and you can see there's 5.5 million different forums. One of the best ways to get highly targeted traffic to a website, and this works even if you are just promoting a product, is to find forums relating to that product. If you type in the keyword in quotes and then forum, you will find plenty of these forums that you can post to, and you can see here there's many of them. Before you sign up and join any forum, make sure you read their terms of service. Some will allow you to use signature links, others won't. You do not want to be wandering around forums posting your link willy-nilly, because frankly you're going to annoy people, you're going to get banned, you're going to get a bad reputation. What you want to do is add value to the forums through useful and interesting posts that provide good information and demonstrate your expertise, and then you can casually link to your website or have a link in your blog, and you will get traffic from that. Now the other thing to search for is blog, and obviously leave comments. You can see there's 31 million weight loss blogs. If I went through all 31 million leaving comments, I could get a fair number of backlinks through to my site. But again, when you are leaving comments on other people's blogs, they have to be relevant, useful and informative. Something just like good blog or yeah I agree is not going to get approved. 90% of blogs these days approve comments manually. So you need to make sure that you are happy with taking the time in doing this. But if you do it, you will get some very targeted backlinks, and if you use high traffic blogs, then you're going to get traffic from that. If people go to a blog and see a really useful comment, they're going to click through to your link. So that's two ways there for a start. Another way that's very, very useful is press releases. Press releases are a great way of getting your website indexed. It's a great way of getting some traffic and of course getting some backlinks. Now here's some free press release submission sites. There's many paid ones, PRWeb. You can submit it to Google News as well, that's always a good one. And of course there is software that will distribute your press release for you. But ultimately at the end of the day, you know, it depends on how much work you want to do. Writing a press release is slightly different to writing an article, but there's plenty of information out there on how you do this. But you can see here 50 press release submission sites. You go onto the Digital Point forums, you'll find somebody for $10, $20 maybe, who will submit them manually to each one of these for you. So, you know, if you get your press release out there, yeah, you have a vague chance, and it's, in often cases it's only small with these types of sites, of being picked up by the media. But the main thing is you're getting backlinks, and it will generate some traffic for you. Now, two more techniques that we're going to talk about. We're going to start with Twitter. Now, Twitter is it's a microblogging network, and it's, again, if you are working to establish yourself as an expert in the niche and you want to take the time to really build yourself and establish your sites as authority sites, creating a Twitter account, adding followers, and pretty much generating traffic from there is very, very good. If you do this, then you can get quite a lot of traffic from it. You know, you can build up thousands of Twitter followers, and whenever you post something, you'll get a good amount of traffic from it. So it's a great way of establishing yourself as an expert. Yes, it takes some work, but you can set a lot of this on autopilot, and pretty much you can use it to generate traffic and again backlinks. So it's very, very good for you to use. It really, really is. And similarly, we have Facebook. Now again, Facebook, you've probably heard of it. It's got over 500 million users, but you can create a page for your business or your product, You can create an account here, and you can use all of that to build followers, build fans, and funnel people through to your website. Again, it's going to take some time. However, it's well worth your while doing. Now, Facebook and Twitter are excellent sites to use if you're determined to establish yourself as an authority. However, for most of these sort of very tightly focused niche Amazon sites, it's going to be too much work. You want to get the sites up and running and move on. So those are advanced techniques you can use if you want to. And the final technique is what we call a link wheel. Now, what this is using Web 2.0 properties to boost the ranking of your website. So what you do is you would create a page at Weebly based around your keyword. This would have a link through to your site and then a link to another page, say Squidoo Lens. The Squidoo Lens would link to a WordPress blog in your site, and so on. And what this does is this promotes this central site, and these outer sites can often rank in the top 10 as well, giving you sort of domination for your keyword. Now, if you're particularly keen, you can take one of these external sites and you can social bookmark it. You could even create a link wheel around each of these sites as well if you really want to dominate the search engines. That's quite a lot of work, to be really truthful for you. So most people would just social bookmark each of these sites in order to give them a boost up the search engines. But this is reasonably time consuming to do. There is software you can use that will automate some of this, but to be honest, the software isn't particularly reliable. So a lot of the time you're going to want to do it manually or pay someone to do it. But if you're serious about dominating the search engines with your site, this is one of the best techniques you can do. It is very, very advanced, but it's very, very effective. Now, using any of these techniques is going to help you to boost your site in the search engine rankings and get additional traffic. You really do need to use these, and you'll find that it's really going to benefit you in getting a higher ranking in the search engines and getting targeted traffic. And that's really the key. If you can get targeted traffic to your website, then obviously it's going to help you to make more money because people are going to be more interested in buying. It's just getting the people there that are interested in what you are offering them. So any of these advanced techniques you could use, and some are more appropriate than others depending upon what you're trying to do with your site. But I wanted you to be aware of the different options available to you so that you can consider which ones to use and which ones are best for you. But certainly with these, you can get your website to the top 10 in Google, maybe even to position 1, and get a good amount of traffic, which obviously means for you that you can earn some good money from it. So think about which of these advanced techniques are applicable for you, and it's going to help you to really just get your site earning that little bit more.